This is Howlin' Mad Murphy. You can run, but you can't hide, because I am live and worldwide with 10 gigawatts of radio waves that won't behave, and you can't ignore me anymore, people. I will be heard.
Tonight's episode of Time for the Show is brought to you entirely by alphanumeric characters designed for UTF-8 format. This gracious sponsorship through the IEEE Foundation will rock your world. Sans serif, sans caring.
Spark plug, quit messing up my carts. See, you ruined the timing.
Broadcasting live from Subbasement 27 deep in the core of Hypercube, this is Dr. Fox, and it's time for the show. And this is the part of the show where I usually make a comment about the background music not being on. But man, there are so many other things going on and not going on that, who am I to inhibit any form of the show? You know, it's not my show. It's the show's show. I have to be here for it. The show will continue on without me, with any external influence or participation from anybody ever, period. And so this is where you come in. And it's been a while since you and I had a talk. And I think it's about time for us to have one of those. But in between that, we are live on freethinkradio.com. And you can join our live chat at timefortheshow.com. Click the Discord button. Don't say hello. So, where are we at? What do we got going on? Okay, where's my checklist? Let me get my notebook. You hear that? You probably can't hear that, but that's the notebook. Let's go down. All right, let's see here. So the last thing I had on here was the notes of everything that went wrong. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to have to flip a few pages through then. Okay. All right, we have one empty page left. And let's see here. Tonight's show, no peas. Okay, so no peas on this show. All right, number 2, no guest. The guest changed the date. They sent me a message saying that they were going to come on another date. And the way I read it, I was like, yeah, everything's fine. It was a bunch of simultaneously crossing feeds, and wouldn't you know it, I got warped, yo. I was completely thrown out of the Hyperloop itself, and had no idea. So, yeah, Danny Feedback and the Crack Rock Opera, we will be rescheduling them. But next week, Joshua Rogers from Illuminated Paths is coming on the show. And then in November, we have a guest every Monday. At least, that's what I'm hoping for. Right, Show Rogan?
That is right.
That's a terrible Show Rogan voice. I don't know who wants to, hurt my feelings in such a manner like that. Who's been adjusting Show Rogan?
Joe Rogan.
He's down there. Can you hear him? He's all the way down there. Oh, no. He'll show up. But throughout November, we have Nicholas Caesar of scaryart.com. I believe that's scary dash or hyphen. Go ahead and smash that hyphen button for me. Yeah, let's break some hyphens tonight. Scaryart.com. After that, we have Jonah the Mole. I don't know how to say his last name. It's a complicated last name. He's the manager for David Liebehart, as well as an independent artist and music producer. Gonna be coming back on the show. He and David Liebehart actually stayed at Hypercube 2, and boy, wasn't that an interesting experience. After that, we have Mark Hostler of Negativland will be coming on, and Tony Millionaire of the Mockies comics will be coming on. I actually talked to Reverend Ivan Stang the other day, and he told me, yeah, I want to do more show with you. So I guess if he's got it in him, we need to get it out. So we'll book something for Reverend Stang, probably right before I take a break this December. Heads up, I'm taking off. So I got a couple more weeks I'm going to do with you guys. This week, 6 more, and then Dr. Fox is taking Dr. Break. I'm ready. And with all of the nightmarish headaches that surround pink-related holidays of conspiracy-based consumerism, I can't help but feel that I'm just going to need a little bit more. On top of that, just, I think, who's really going to have time to listen to Time for the Show around that? Because we all know that we have to pretend to care for a few days. Oh, hold on, let me go over here and, mute the Pylon updater. Sorry, that was coming in. Normally, we just repeat the Pylon firmware updates over the air on frequencies that you cannot hear. However, I do an audible confirmation version of it at the beginnings of the show that allow you to just click in your brain, oh yeah, my Pylons are updating. You don't have to unplug them, no hard resets or anything like that. The show will do all the work for you. The show will. Not me, the show. I'm just going to sit here. I've got nothing else planned. I'm not going to do anything. I don't know. You want to take the night off? I feel like you deserve one too. But I don't know. You've been slacking. And I don't mean in a Jolly Bob kind of way. I think you need to start pulling up. That's the important thing here. So you, specifically you, need to pull your shit together. We listened to Tism during every song break last week, by the way. And you know what? I think we're going to do that again. I have to find the songs, though. I have to get all this together. So you're listening to Time for the Show. When we come back, timefortheshow.com. Click the Discord button. Don't say hello. BRB, LOL. Oh, shit, FBI.
5 points for hitting petrol heads. Jet skiers too. No points for hitting P-platers. They do not work for you. 3 points for a Volvo driver. Not one for stereotyping. But here's the way to maximum points. You'll do it without trying. 10 points for a Razor scooter. 10 points for a Razor scooter. Double if it's not a kid. Smash a pumpkin, kill a Heidi. Celebrities with the fire. Hit anyone on reality TV. Call it non-survivor. 3 points for a pagan worshipper. Or if they go to heaven. 5 points for a world business leader. The 6 for S11. 10 points for a Razor scooter. 10 points for a Razor scooter. 10 points for a Razor scooter. Double if it's not a kid. There's no point to this world, let's make that clear. But you can leave your mark on a smaller sphere. Tell the cops you just came out of nowhere. One point for road rage, tailgaters. 2 for custom, license platers. You get 3 for the Beamer driving pulse. 4 for a limo full of debutantes. 5 for the remake, retro classic. 6 for the original, while we're at it. 7 if it's open top, red and sporty. Boreals if the driver's over 40. 8 for bumper sticker teasers. Remember long, if you love Jesus, we must observe equal opportunity. Put the pedal to the metal.
Wow, what a terrific song. And I really like that one because we've had the resurgence of like these pissant little Razor electric scooters. And I won't go too deep into that. South Park already did that this month. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think it's time to start adjusting those shifts. So, yeah, live on freethinkradio.com, we have a link to the YouTube security feed, which is down for just a few more seconds, because we do have a couple of people moving through the studio that we want to, give opportunities to find those blind spots. That's really the sacred geometry of CCTV, is that there are blind spots. And we can just kind of squeeze into them. And, your journeyman training, by the way, congratulations to several people that have already made it up to journeyman level 1. You'll be receiving your certificates in the mail, because we already got your address, And I think there's a few people that still haven't gotten cube tubes, one of them including Peas. I'm new to this whole mail order cult business, so maintaining a direct mail list is, mildly frustrating for a newbie. But what you gonna do about it? Know what I'm saying? All right, we're live. Time for the show.com. Don't say hello. Go ahead and let's just take a breath. There we go. We're going to now resume the security feed over here. Hi, guys. How you doing? So if you're looking down on the feed, you can see bottom left-hand corner, this is the fatty cam. This is so that you can enjoy a nice shot of my sweet gullet, which I made up for a lack of a mullet, which can bring me to be rather sullet, if you know what I'm saying. And then we also have, cameras in which other people can hide from, and then I let them know that they're there. But I'll let them identify themselves in chat or on mic if they want to. I kind of give a gracious, non-Orwellian element here to your surveillance. You know, we kind of let you opt in and opt out. So where are we at? Pylons. I gotta say, your pylon isn't looking too good. Now, mind you, that's not my fault. And, I'll take one of those. We have Reverend Trenchy's back in the studio, Oxtail and Vodka level member, which I feel, Oxtail and Vodka pertains to an old joke related to someone who's not even associated with the show anymore. And I think at this point, we are at the Jepson Malort level. And so I'm going to be, you can become a Jepson Malort level member at patreon.com/hypercube. We have so many gracious fellows here. This is just a wonderful time. Now, you specifically need to understand aromatic bitters and ingestible bitters, because I'm pretty bitter, and so for me it's not that harsh. But all right, I'm watching delayed pouring on here, so for the first time I can see on the other side of the wall of screens. And we'll go ahead and here's the show, everybody. Thank you, Reverend Trenchy. And kill that show. And whatever I've got left going through my brains right now. And let's go for that. This is fantastic. So, what we have here, Big Al Dente in the chat. I can watch the feed with no sound or listen to the podcast with no feed. These are mutually exclusive items. This is entirely correct. There are so many different ways that you can enjoy Time for the Show. One of them is you can be deaf. That is primarily the best way to enjoy Time for the Show. But now, for the first time ever, you can be deaf and blind. Who's your blind eye? The world? Go ahead, just think about it. So we got Lord Fur trying to chase down that greasy Reverend Pease who's been popping in and out of the chat. Now, he knows when we're talking about him. He's kind of like a Santa Claus, but with a terrible personal assistant.
Who greased up Pease this time?
Dr. Cosmac, when Pease is greasy, we know that he is pertained to recognize himself as a dry man. He goes dry. No external lubricants need be applied to Pease. But I think it's because he's already creating his own layer of Pease grease. Not to be confused with Pease oil. But Pease grease.
Peanut oil, yeah.
Ew. It it accumulates
run
all
your
over
diesel
his
engine
body.
on the stuff you scrape off of peas.
You have to refine it. And I think, we're looking at a clean energy solution with Peasium. Not that we want to save the planet or anything. It's just that seems where to be all the investors are going. So here at the Hypercube Labs, the Subgenius Post-Cataclysmic Transdimensional Research Initiative. I knew I wasn't going to get half of that. I don't have my notes in front of me. But yeah, the source of raw peasium itself being Reverend Peas, and without Peas on the show, I really don't know what we're going to do. Harnessing peasium energy to power the psychoustics harmonics crystals inside of pylons across the world. We can't just find an alternate fuel source. I mean, what's as good as peasium?
Ethanol.
Easier to get, I guess, just a little bit. I don't know.
Well,
I think
corn.
cars,
Corn and peas.
I thought cars and automobiles were slightly omnivorous for a while, but now I'm seeing all the advertisements for ethanol-free gas, and it's like, oh, I guess the cars are starting to get diabetes now.
Cruelty-free gasoline.
Diabetes. Because they're cars. That's their horn. I got cut off by a Lamborghini
No
yesterday.
sugar-added gasoline. You got cut off by a Lambo?
I got cut off by a Lambo the other day at like a red light, ducked in front of me and pulled in front of me, and I'm like, normally when I'm insulted by somebody on the road, it's, you feel like you're still like a peer to them because your vehicle is within $180,000 of what you paid for yours and they paid for theirs. But in these situations, it just kind of, I didn't want to blind eye that guy in particular. I wanted to ascribe it to a much higher level. Well, I wanted to say that maybe people that own luxury sports cars, a blind eye to them. But where would I be on that? That sounds petty. Maybe I'm just jealous because I don't have a $200,000 luxury automobile in which I can tear up and down tourist elements of Central Florida for the thrill of $15 hurricanes and dollar burgers at the same bar.
Well, those cars are basically undrivable anyway. They're just for looks.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. He didn't mean to be a complete chuck wagon. It was the car's fault. It didn't bring it out at him or anything like that. The car, I don't want to assign agency to the car because we need to hold developers liable. That's the only way the future is going to work.
Did he have like the Lilo and Stitch graphics on the bumpers there?
So he's a local, or no, man?
That's how you know he's a real Salt Life.
Yeah, I did. Can I please see a Lambo with a Salt Life decal on the back? Any. Oh man, any bumper sticker on a Lamborghini. My kid is an honor student at Fulton State Penitentiary.
My other car is also a Lamborghini.
My other car is an 84 Civic. Those are coming back. All of them. It's going to get real uncivic out there.
Card ghosts.
I'm trying to hear Reverend Trenchy on here.
Turn up your microphone, Dr. Trench.
Yeah, step closer to your radio.
All right, how's that? Any better?
That's a little better. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Dr. Trench actually hunkered down here in the Hypercube Subbasement 27. Thanks for coming, Reverend Trenchy. Dr. Trenchy. Got a doctor on there. I've been saying Reverend. I know how frustrating that can be.
I'm, one day and then another day. It just depends how I'm feeling.
It's just the blowing tides of titles. I just pick them up, MC, DJ, Reverend, Doctor, Mr., Baron, Vaughn, Argus, Q, Fox, the first, the last, and only, in 3D, PhD, MD, .pdf, but not an Esquire. I didn't pass the bar. I spent too much time at it. Those are comedy jokes, folks. That's your cue. How about you, audience? Are you doing all right? Audience, I can't hear you. Oh, no. What will I do? Audience. You should...
We have an audience?
I had an audience, and
there they are.
can you hear them?
I just barely heard them.
Oh, there they are.
There they are. We have to, I have to route all of this stuff through here. And I set up an extra microphone for Ronnie the Redneck Werewolf so that Ronnie the Redneck Werewolf would have his own microphone, as well as Danny Feedback and Officer Trivoli. And I had to move stuff down the line. I'm out of inputs on this board, kids. We are deadlocked. We are gridlocked on here.
Where are those delicious special guests?
Those delicious special guests, so Feedback and Officer Trivoli were going to be able to make it tonight, but Ronnie the Redneck Werewolf was not available for like the only Monday he wasn't available this year was this week. And I had announced on Facebook that they were going to be on here and stuff like that, but he did. He sent me a text a couple days ago, can we do another day? And he threw out the next day that they had available, and I didn't read that part of the conversation. But, it gives us time, because I was going to ask them to bring in a microphone and stuff like that, and thanks to the gracious support of Patreon and PayPal friends. I don't know. We don't have goofy names for that, but for the true members of the show-ciety that have graciously funded another year of operation, and to Reverend Codeine for your and Hazel of the Windmills Discord Nitro Boost for the month. To unlock the next tier, we need 8 more people to do that. So if you're not feeling like throwing $9.99 into a game library, which has some neat stuff, we gotta play some RTS or something like that on there. We can get on that, but if not, jump over and head straight to patreon.com/hypercube, and you can join the show-ciety. We got the shout-outs to do later on in the show. It's not like I'm going to do them right now. This is the fly-by-night time for the show. This is the raw essence of it. This is where we sit here. We kind of contemplate what's been going on. We make a search of our innards and just kind of squeeze a little bit, Find the prostate, find the female prostate, and just give that a squeeze. You've got one too. And, just move your thumb up and down towards, it's hard to say the top, but whatever's pointing towards your head, kind of grab that, give it a little squeeze, wrap your thumb and your forefinger around it, just pinch, just slightly. It hurts a little bit. I know, you can do it, and release. You deserve that. That was for you. I bet you're grateful now. But, Dr. Cosmac has actually been formulating the Hypercube Civil Air Patrol. I don't know. Are we civil about it?
We're as civil as we can be under the circumstances.
So we got... Oh, that's what was going on. I was hearing an echo. You guys were coming through the monitors.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Are we trapped in a time loop again?
No, actually we're not. And if you say it again, then I have to turn all the other knobs back up, and we have to ruin the show.
Are we trapped in a time loop again?
I have no idea. Maybe we are trapped inside
Don't like the sound of
I
that.
really don't know. Sometimes I think we might be
Where's
trapped inside
Peas?
the company. I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. So, Peas was on the show last week. Peas was upset about Facebook. That sounds about right. Right? Does that sound like Peas? Okay. So he was upset about Facebook, and then he wanted to quit the show. Guru Drew caught Reverend Peas saying that he wanted to quit the show. And then I call out Reverend Peas on the air, like, do you want to quit the show? And he said, no, I didn't say that, except for when I did.
He didn't mean it.
Well, 2 days goes by, I get a text, hey, I don't think I'm just cut out for show. And I'm like, Peas, I'm here for you. What can I do for you? Let me alleviate your pain. Bring me your pain, Peas. This cross to bear, What's the next line in the song? That you gave to peas?
This croissant to bear that you buttered with peas' sweat. What are you saying? What are you talking about, Dr. Fox?
I'm saying that I think Peas wants to quit the show.
No.
It could be, it's frightening, and I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I don't want to tell Peas that there could be things going on to more than encourage him to stay on time for the show and know that there are people in this society. It's not that they care about him, they just want him. You know what I'm saying? Gotta pull it through.
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying.
Hashtag Peas too. But we
I don't
can't.
know. The sequel wasn't as good. And that's saying something.
Well, Peas starred in the new Subgenius movie, right?
Yeah, he
Like
was
he's
in there
in,
for a couple of frames.
Like, he got
They
his
didn't
shining
interview
moment.
him.
They
didn't
didn't
interview him or
interview Peas?
No, but he's just in there for a moment. You don't even hear him talk.
What are we
You just
supposed
see
to
his
do?
face.
You don't
I'm in
hear.
there too. I'm riding a bicycle.
You're the first Subgenius in the movie, is what I heard.
Yes.
Oh man,
Terrible.
you
I'm
set
like-
the
I'm
bar.
now, like,
They said
I
how.
now feel like I have to inhabit this, sort of platonic ideal or something.
Well, I mean, is it because when you're on your
So that's
bicycle,
why.
the filmmaker's decision has to be, all right, we need
This guy looks like an idiot riding a bike.
Okay,
let's
first
make this
impression.
guy look like an idiot riding a bike.
It's okay.
And it wasn't hard because
He's in a club.
I was an idiot riding a bike, so it wasn't difficult for them to, portray that.
It was like some sort of gracious homage.
So Pease says that his mouth has been hit with a hammer and they're gonna have to pull out all of his teeth.
Perfect. So he should be on mic right now.
Yeah, that's what I was
Pease,
telling
come
him.
on.
He's
If
hopped
you-
up on
if
the pain pills. And
You're on pain pills and you're missing teeth and you're not on a microphone.
I know
Pease,
it's
You
pounding
you are the hotel soap of time for the show. I love how you keep your little Peas hat clean. He really is. Vicodin is vitamins for Reverend Peas. So, come on, you got a soap named after you? The the Peas memes are coming through chat. Thank you, chat. I appreciate that. Come on, and he's gone. And he's gone.
Oh, coward.
Wow. Just disgusting. This is what happens when you press Peas. Yuck.
Don't push the Pease button.
Oh, man. This show, though, it's so much fun. I'm glad I'm here. We had contractors in the Hypercube today pulling the copper pipes out of the wall. I didn't know we had scheduled that, but they pulled them out. And old Dr. Fox didn't get any sleep in his private bedatorium high above Subbasement 27 that is still deep below the surface of the Earth. Those pipes can rattle. I don't know what to
How
say.
much money did you get for those copper pipes?
Did I get?
Yeah. What, you just let them steal your copper pipes?
Well, they had a clipboard. He had a clipboard and like a shirt with a name tag on it, and you can't just buy those. I believe his name was, what was it? Mac. Mac Trucks. And he came in and told me that he was here to do some routine maintenance.
Big Mac trucks? The Big Mac trucks?
I mean, I don't know if I can say that about him. Yeah, he looked like maybe he had come down in the past couple of months. Like he still had a little bit of like the stretch in the arms, but at the same time he had welled up just enough of like a golf ball sized muscle to make it look like he His arms were actually giant oysters that could flop in the breeze. But kudos. I mean, he's trying. Atkins works for some people, I guess.
Sure, just nothing but steak. It's steak all the way down.
It's good for you. It's all natural. It's organic steak. We grow it right here.
Well, no, it's not really. It's from the genetically modified steak tree.
Well, yeah. Well, at one point it was, but then we get enough generations of it that it occurs naturally.
Stalks of flesh growing out of the ground.
I love watching
Yum,
watching the flesh stalks wave in the wind. It reminds me
Do
of
they
a
feel
it reminds me of a dance club once in Ybor City, Florida.
Can they feel pain?
The stalk of flesh
Yeah.
that cries out every time. I mean, it's a messy procedure.
They say it doesn't feel anything, but
I
man,
mean, but
you've
neither
ever
do
heard
I.
that sound.
I'm an unfeeling monster. I'm a genetically modified show host. Steak and peas. Nah, mistaken peas. Oof. Yeah. How many comedy jokes have I gotten during this show? We've done what?
Three
We've
and
done
a half.
3, and
maybe 4.
we've been on like 5 hours now, right?
Yeah, about 5 hours.
I don't want to rob the people of anything.
Maybe 6.
I've been playing a lot
like
of the
6.
I've been playing a lot of the Tism songs, Dr. Cosmac. I like Tism.
Oh, that's good. They're a serious band. It's in their name and everything.
But maybe it's time to I don't know. Do I keep playing Tism songs? Because there's so many of them, and it's really hard to find a bad one. Well, okay, it's really hard to find one that I don't enjoy, and we should all know that my taste in music goes about as far as a sour warhead that you pulled off of a carpet last week. You got any song requests, Dr. Cosmac?
Who, me? No, I was
Do you ever listen to music? I think it's kind of overrated.
music. Bah.
It's
Who
kind of
needs it?
It's gross. Well, nobody needs it. It's a crutch. They think that they're owed something.
Music is for degenerates and Welshmen.
Oh, well, the guy that uploaded a lot of these Tism songs to the internet is known as Welsh Tism fan. So
Well,
I guess that
there you go.
it's completely explained at this point.
It's the exception that proves the rule.
Well, I think we're going to take this time for a quick board meeting. So let's form a company, y'all.
I'll get out the board, and you guys line
And,
up against the wall and pull down your pants.
I think we got some robots in here. Otherwise, it's Dr. Cosmac will hard drill some band names on Dr. Fox when we get back. So when we come back from, more of that. You're listening to Time for the Show, live on freethinkradio.com. I'm sorry.
Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. Let's do it immediately. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. You say tomato, I say tomato. You say Oscar Wilde and I say Rambo. You
say art, I say relevant. You say rock, I say intelligent. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. Let's do it immediately. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. You say books, I say reality. You say journalist and I say originality. You say sting, I say humility. You say bond, I say university. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. Let's do it immediately. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. You say Bono, I say credible. You say McDonald's and I say edible. You say religion, I say pacifism. You say quality, I say design. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. Let's do it immediately. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. Let's do it immediately. Let's form a company. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. Let's do it immediately. Let's form a company. Let's do it now. Let's form a company. Let's do it immediately. Na 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 na
Am I going to get flagged for this song? It says royalty free, but the last time I had songs with Japanese didn't end so well. I need to pull this song out of the queue. I don't want songs with lyrics in it. It's supposed to be background music. Yeah, it's time for the show. So I'm gonna allow these robots to meander outside, but we do have the Hypercube signal system that is all set up. I gotta say, I'm really digging the new studio, and it's still, compared to the last studio, this is a mansion. And it is still stocked completely wall to wall with engineering and broadcast equipment. But we still have a couple of chairs that we can fit in here. In fact, we have 4 chairs here in the studio, and that's it's nice to get to that point. And I'm hoping that and we can pass pass everything underneath the the portal here. With again, thanks to the live stream, I can see people on the other side of the wall of monitors that I face during the show. I'm trapped in the show, which you can see on the camera. This is me. I'm trapped in this small little box. But It's home. It's foam. It's foam, everybody. Well, they're still out there. Well, you know, I didn't have a legit blind eye this week because like I said, I didn't want to be petty like some show hosts and just, declare jihad on somebody that has only recently wronged me. I need to identify large groups of people that have recently wronged me. And the only thing that's come back over that has been unsweet tea people. That keeps showing back up, and it's driving me insane. You got any blind eyes, Dr. Cosmac?
Nah, can't really say that I do.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been too bad recently. It's been a lot more rape bearable. We can see that on the radio.
We can, yeah.
All right, we got robots showing back up now.
Where are the robots?
All right.
Plug them in. Turn them on.
They should be on now. But we'll see. Are you there? Does your microphone have an on and off switch? I don't fuck with people. That is just a malevolent thought that you should never cross your mind.
On,
I'm
off.
the nice guy. There you go. Now we're on.
On, off.
Hey, listen to that.
All right, so we have Indica
Tis
from
I.
the chat is now on the mic. And anyone else want to play? You got some band names for me, Dr. Cosmac?
I think I've got a few.
All right. Well, somebody want to play some Is It a Band? Got Indica,
Yes.
Dr. Fox, Reverend Codeine, Dr. Trench. Anybody? You guys just want to chill out? I mean, you ain't gotta.
I do what I want,
This
and
is
I
the
want to.
this is the time for the chill.
I think I might have some old recordings that I put on SoundCloud. Let me see if I can find.
You've got some old recordings.
We're gonna hear some. We're gonna hear some of Trench's stuff.
Possibly. And we're going to bring up his volume as well. Live adjustments here at Don't Say Hello. Hypercube.
Alright, how's that?
Yeah, I know, right? First off, I need 2 more desks to add all the equipment that I need. And then I need platforms on those desks. And I want the standing desk that goes up and down so I can still use my bitchin' chair with the speakers built in and the rumble feature, but we know what the rumble feature's for. We know what that's for. Don't come in. I'm gaming. All right. So what we got here? We got Scalpod making the memes in here. There's a bell, maybe. Did you hear the bell?
Ding, ding, ding.
Very faint. Well, the bell was there. So I guess it's me versus Lady Indica here on an Is It a Band?
Is Dr. Trench gonna join in?
You gonna play
Yeah, I'm
Dr.
here.
Trench? All right. So we got him. So we got 3.
3.
You're gonna play 2. All right. Reverend Codeine is now getting
hear
a
me now?
microphone. Yes, we can hear you now. So
Excellent.
we got 4 players now.
Yes, 4 players. Dr.
All right.
Fox.
Just remember, talk into the microphones. That's
Gotta really get in there.
yeah, interactive. All new
Throw
cables.
the hell out of it.
We have 4 new 25-foot XLR cables that now allow you to move freely about the studio.
Yeah, look at this. I'm all the way over here.
Thank you to the Patreonies. Your donations made that happen, as well as the new webcam that we didn't need yet. But I
No.
guess we can use the rest of the budget for that headphone amp, because we're going to need that if we got all these people coming in here. All right, so
Amping up
this
those phones.
Is It a Band? It's my favorite part of the show. Dr.
Is it-
Cosmac is going to list out some theoretical band names, and then we're going to take turns and we will make our own decisions here
Well,
on whether or
we'll-
not we
we'll,
believe it is or is not a band.
Well, if you guess it right, then you get a point, and the first person to 3 points wins the game. Is how we've traditionally played it.
Yeah, we've always played it that way. There's never been any other way that we have played. Is it a
Not
band?
once, not ever has it ever varied at all.
Right,
Not even
Peas?
one time. Where's Peas?
Who's your blind eye, Peas? All
Do
right.
you have can you bring the Robo Peas in?
Activate Robo Bees.
Can
Yeah.
you crank him up?
Show Rogan, can you take care of that for me?
Calculating.
All right. So I'll see about activating Robo Peas. Why don't we go ahead and start off round 1?
Okay, well, before we begin, I'd like to just point out that tonight's band names are named after a certain demon that lives in calculators. Because
I think I've nailed it.
have a 7-segment display, and with the 7-segment display, you can display all the numbers. But if you turn it upside down, they become letters.
Boom.
So there's certain letters that you can display with these calculators, and if you put them all in alphabetical order, it spells out the name of a demon that lives in your calculator, and his name is Begelos. Anyway, all of the band names this week are spelled with those letters. You can write them on a calculator.
We're getting
So
leaked.
I know
without
you have.
further ado, Dr. Fox, the first hypothetical band name,
Ding.
Goose Zoo.
Goose Zoo.
Goose Zoo.
It's been a big year for gooses.
It certainly has.
Video games, full-length motion pictures, animated franchise deals. I got a goose and a Happy Meal over at the Slackdonald's the other day. Goose Zoo. Usually, again, I gotta put that in. How's that look on a T-shirt? How easy is it to look up? What font are they gonna use? I feel like Goose Ooze or Loose Goose. Loose Goose has to be a band, but Goose Zoo. Goose Zoo. Are you going to the Goose Zoo show? Man, I'm gonna say, yeah, that's a band. Positive lock sound insert here.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's the no. I did the wrong sound and I did it.
Oops.
Zeusgoo.
You have it wrote down.
We'll get it.
No, that's not a valid. That's not valid for this week's. Because all of them have to be spelled with the letters that form the name of the demon that lives in your calculator.
What's it called again?
Goose
Indica.
Zoo.
I also thought ooze when
It's
Dr.
Goose
Fox
Zoo.
asked me if I would go see Goose Zoo. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I heard they bite.
I
I'm
have
gonna
no
say,
idea what's going on with that, but we got a interference on your cable.
Well, no, it's not a band.
Okay, Indica says no. Lock it in.
Lock it in. This is the no lock-in sound.
Is the soundboard not working?
Oh yeah, but it's just everything's blowing up tonight.
Oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
even like the mixer and the sound effects machine are ready to die.
Nice.
Well,
Isn't that right,
Doctor-
Peas?
Check.
Thank you.
Dr. Trench.
It's
He's a
okay.
little
Joe
hot,
Rogan
though.
Peas is here.
I gotta turn him down.
Dr. Trench, Goose Zoo. Is it a band?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go. Everyone's already done the thinking, so I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna go with no.
Another negative response.
Negative lock sound here.
Lock it in. And finally, Codeine. Reverend Codeine. What do you
Goose
make
Zoo.
of Goose Zoo? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not
Yeah.
a band. I feel like it would be like Geese Zoo would be a band, but not Goose. Yeah. So definitely, no, I don't think it's a band.
Okay, so Fox says it's a band.
Yeah.
Everyone else says it's not a band.
I'd actually like to change mine to it is, because he said that Geese Zoo would make sense. So I think he's right, it would.
Well, you
Therefore,
know, I'm
Geese Zoo
sorry.
is a
You've
band.
been locked in.
Oh, well, that's some bullshit. Fair enough.
Oh.
Well, you gotta make the unlocking sound effect now.
What?
Did we?
Wait, no. One more time.
No, what?
There you go.
Perfect.
Okay,
Alright,
so
yeah,
what was your answer?
My answer is now yes, it is a band.
Okay, interesting. So Fox and Trench say it's a band. Endika and Codeine say it is not. I can reveal now that all the answers are finally locked in that Goose Zoo is not a band.
Oh no! Disappointment
Yeah.
sound effect.
No, not a band.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
man.
I knew it.
Probably something fun to do on the weekend is, go
Is-
visit your
is
local
Geese
Goose
Zoo
Zoo.
a band? That's what I want to know.
Well, you'll never
Geese.
know.
Maybe.
Which means that
goosing
Endika
right
and Codeine
along.
are each ahead by 1 point. Fox and Trench with no points.
Wait, what did Trench say?
Orange, you glad you unlocked?
I thought
He
I was
changed
the
it.
only yes. Oh, did he
No, he
change?
Unlock.
changed his
And then
answer.
changed-
Remember,
yeah.
we had a special unlock.
We had a special unlock sound
He had-
effect.
yeah.
Unprecedented.
He can only do it though. It's his unlock sound.
Savage. But we've always done that. We've always done that.
Next hypothetical band name
Ding.
using only the letters in the name of the demon that lives in your calculator, which, as we all know, is Begalos. That's Beghilosz.
If you multiply it
hypothetical
by
band-
2, do you get
Someone
Deuce
dropped that in the chat.
Bagalos?
I'm gonna forget.
The hypothetical band name is
It's a calculator
Hog's
joke.
Hole. Hog's Hole. Dr. Fox.
I've seen it on a VHS before. I know that. Might have had like a like a number after it,
Oh.
like maybe a 7 or
Wait,
a
is
12.
this band name or porno? We should do that one too.
It's is it a band tonight?
I would not want to subject any of the judges to having to look up some of
Look
these.
up-
Is it a porno
No,
titles?
that makes
Yeah,
it better.
Hog's Hole.
No.
It doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I mean it would, but I mean,
Just-
do we want to be a cruelty-free show? Because it doesn't sound like it at that point. That's
yeah.
just.
It's kind of
Oh
like
man,
animal
like
abuse.
the hypercube equivalent of the people that have to go through reported Facebook posts.
Oh, gross.
Hog's
job.
hole. Well, I don't know. I thought I was winning in the last round, and then it turned out that I'm tied for losing. So I don't know. I don't know which way to go. This is rough. Hog's hole, 4 and 4. You know, a lot of similar. Hog's hole. One word or two. You gonna go see Hog's hole? Ah man, I gotta say, Cosmex, sometimes you make these just a little too hard.
Well, it's not my fault.
I know it's peas, but somebody's
It's all
gonna have to
Peas' fault.
apologize for it.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna say no, not a band. No lock-in
Okay.
sound effect.
That's a negative.
No,
And
there
it's
is
been-
no
and it's-
lock-in sound
and it's-
effect, but
and
it
it's
is
been locked
also
in,
a
but-
negative.
Is it?
It's locked in, but you couldn't hear it.
lock-in is negative?
I'd see Hog's Hole.
Endika, do you say Hog's
can
Hole?
see
Is
it?
it a band?
I say I'd see Hog's Hole, so it's a band. You want to go see Hog's Hole with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Maybe.
Let's do
If
that.
it's a band, I'm not
I'm
sure
locking
yet.
that. Yes. It's
Yeah,
a
if they're
band
coming
in.
to town, I'll go, but I don't think they are.
Yeah.
Trench.
Negative lock-in sound effect.
I'm
Negative
gonna
lock-in.
lock in with it is a band.
So you go with Endika. You say Hog's Hole is a band. All
I'm gonna
right.
say it's a band, and also the porno I watched last night.
Give him that
Yeah.
positive lock, Dr. Fox.
Positive lock sound effect.
Ding. Codeine.
It's one of those like BBW pornos, though, right? That's definitely right.
Oh.
I just want to know.
Stereoscopic.
That was actually a weird hentai one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Tentacles or no?
It was more-
Technically not tentacles. It was actually because
Giant pig women.
have arms, not tentacles.
All right. What I meant to say was Hog's Hole is definitely a band.
How deep down the hog's hole will
Yeah.
you go?
It's a band.
All the way
and
down the hog's hole I
a
go.
great, excellent film.
And codeine.
Is it or
Positive
is?
lock-in sound.
Positive lock-in sound
Yeah.
is here
Yeah,
to stay.
we're locked in, but
Yeah.
is codeine gonna participate?
He
It
did.
is. It is.
he's-
I
yeah.
just said
Oh,
it
that
was
was
a band.
him?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I know. We all glow under the aura
That
of the
was
Doc
me.
Fox light. But
Okay.
yeah, that him.
I'm live.
So everyone says it's a band except for Dr. Fox. I can reveal
Drum roll
Hog's
sound
hole.
effect.
It's a band.
Hog's Hole is
Yes.
a band.
This is
Apparently.
piss. This is complete
I knew it.
piss.
I want to listen to one of their songs now.
The No Neck Blues Band, Seriously by Hog's Hole.
Yeah. So Codeine and Indica tied for first with 2 points each.
Recorded 1999.
Trench in second place, and Fox trailing with no points at all. Come on, Dr. Fox, you're off
it's
your game
just
tonight.
part of my strategy, you know. You gotta give him a
Right.
little hope. I'm the champ. Plus, maybe I could afford, you knock me down a peg. See what I care. All right, ding, sound effect, round 3.
Okay, well, the third hypothetical band name for this, the Beggars
Max
Commando, is Loose Bees.
Ooh.
Loose Bees.
Lose what?
Loose bees. I mean, I think I should get to go by myself, and like nobody else should go this round.
Okay.
Like that's. But I mean,
You
it's
do
not
that.
up to me.
Why?
It's up to I think the audience would like it, but we can't hear them, so I guess not.
Is it a
Loose-
band, though?
Is it a band?
Mm.
Loose bees. The bees are loose. Or I have a pocket full of loose bees. Oh man. It's like that's how the Manhattan trade deal went sour. They actually thought that they were just going to get a bunch of bees. And then when they got a bunch of beads, they were seriously let down. So
As
I'll say,
understandably.
yeah, Loose Bees is a band. Positive lock-in sound effect. More Japanese
Okay,
girls
locked
singing in
it
the
in?
background. It's locked.
locked in?
It's locked in.
Okay.
Wait, can I change my mind?
No. Indica.
I'm actually not sure how to feel about this. I feel loose bees, something I want to avoid. I'm gonna say not a band.
I'm sorry, you cut out there for a moment.
Yeah, we're having
no band.
Channel
no.
2.
No.
Dr. Fox has to
Okay,
repair
Indica says
Channel
not a
2.
band. Lock it in.
Negative
with a
lock-in
negative
sound
lock.
effect.
Dr. Trench.
Well, since she's got 2 points already, if she gets it right, she wins, and I only have 2 points if I agree with her. So I
Uh-oh,
have to
somebody's
disagree with
playing the
her.
game.
Mm.
So I'm gonna say it is a band.
Okay.
Team Bees. Woo!
That response is now entered
Buzzing
and
sound
tabulated
effect.
in the computer. And
Positive lock-in
finally,
sound effect.
codeine.
Loose,
Loose
bees.
bees. Yep.
Mhm.
Fuck, this one's difficult. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a wild guess and it's gonna say it's a band. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
I lose. Okay. Well,
Did you lose?
Loose Bees, ladies and gentlemen, Loose Bees is not a band,
Oh, no!
meaning that Indica has won
I'm the
Damn.
bee's knees.
She won.
with
Congratulations.
with
Applause
Codeine in
sound
second.
effect. Applause sound effect. Applause
Trench in
sound
third,
effect.
and Dr. Fox uncharacteristically trailing in last place with not a single correct response.
I feel like the world owes me a debt for this. Like how much lower am I gonna have to go here? I'm falling, and I don't want to get up.
You shouldn't get up.
Just
You know
here
what
I go.
think it is? I think the world owes you some loose beads.
I mean, I'll take them. I'll cash in my bees coins. Those EBs.
Well,
Digibees.
congratulations, Endika, for winning
Applause
the game.
sound effect again. Here, you can
And
barely
shame
hear
on you, Dr. Fox, for losing the game once more. And that was Is It a Band? Thanks for playing, everybody.
Yeah, that'll show you. Thanks for sticking around. We got a song break by Dr. Trenchy. Is this the name of is this the title? The memory of this will be terrible and you'll never manage to shake it off?
Yeah, that is the title.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a song break. When we come back, I don't know. I feel like I got some apologizing to do. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. freethinkradio.com. Time for the show.
All right, and here we go. The stupidest thing I've ever attempted. Easily the stupidest thing I've ever attempted. Here we go.
Oh, I'm good right now.
That's too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. Ooh, that's what people say. Ooh, going too many dates. That can make them stay. That's what people say. Mm-hmm. That's what people say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I keep moving. Can't stop, won't stop moving. Like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play. And the hater's gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. I'm letting it on my feet. And that's what they don't see. Mm-hmm. That's what they don't see. Mm-hmm. I'm dancing on my own. I'm time I go. That's what they don't know. Mm-hmm. That's what they don't know. Mm-hmm. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play. And the hater's gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Ooh, shake it off. 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 My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, baby, I'm just gonna shake it to the fella over there with that hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby, we could shake. Cause the player's gonna play. And the hater's gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. Yeah, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. shake it off, I shake it off, 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 shake it off.
You're listening to Time for the Show, broadcast live on freethinkradio.com. You can subscribe to Time for the Show at timefortheshow.com. Available on Apple and Google Podcasts, as well as Stitcher and YouTube. This week's Patreon shoutouts go out to Jepson Malort level members, Dr. Cosmac, Dr. Trenchy, and Scalpod. Potassium level members, Reverend Couchsloth, Apostasy X Fenord, and Reverend Caller 23. And our AstroTurf levels, Hazel of the Windmills, YP Dogs, Martha Artha, and Reverend Richard Negative. You can sign up at patreon.com/hypercube or gift directly where it hurts at paypal.me/DocFox, DOKFAUX. This is Time for the Show. And we're back. This is hour 2 of Time for the Show, and frankly, we've already gone through pretty much everything. You know, we attempted to do blind eyes and elaborated on not having them, and then we played Is It a Band, which you know, just kind of blew through it. You know, got right through. Everybody seemed to have a good, nice evening, and you know, everybody's just sitting back, comfy. How are you? Are you comfy? I would hope that you know what we need to talk about. Your mother and I have been talking. Really, I've been talking to your mother, and she has just been doing a lot of agreeing with me. So on behalf of your mother, from me to you, your favorite uncle stepdad, Dr. Fox. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. If you think, then you've already ruined it. It is very important for you to not think. And I have no idea what's going on with microphone 2 over there, but like the slightest jolt in it, and we get it's clipping and just blowing up. And it's a brand new cable. So, scary.
It's real good.
But the show is good at transporting pain on so many different levels. We recently had several people make it to Journeyman 1 status, and I've got some wonderful things to be sending out to them. Let me see here. Where were there? There was I signed 5 certificates yesterday, and I think I have about 3 more. So 8 people are going to be able to prove to the world just how much better they are than everybody else. And that's that's just a side benefit of hypercubism. You know, you can verify with yourself. You can confer with peers. Instantly, you're going to be able to go to the doctor and tell them exactly what's wrong with you. There's no guesswork involved. Everything is going to come completely. This is what I get. I get distracted because I open messages during the show. But now we have more songs for the show. That was Dr. Trench on the last song. Did you like that? You? I don't know. I don't know if you were appreciating it well enough. Maybe I should just play it again. No? You think you got it? Did you pick up on the subtle undertones there? You know? The allegorical devices? Did you pick up on the biting satire? Because if you did, I don't know what song you were listening to. Because I was listening to something completely different. Yeah, drop it there in the Discord. Dr. Cosmac, what are we going to do with this tiny airplane?
I had no plans for it.
Do you think you'd be able to operate it, like, to get out to Pisa's house? Could we land it on Pisa's house?
We could try.
It'd reach. You can't go. You just go up. You go really high up, and then you just kind of let it fall the rest of the way down towards Utah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it would really do very much. Oh, I got a bit of a... I'm in an echo chamber here. I can't hear anything.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. Are you logged into Facebook?
What?
Never mind. It's a echo chamber joke. Oh! I guess I should take this opportunity to also mention our gracious sponsors, one of, or actually several of who have been in the chat tonight, and that would be Triology Soaps. When you're a filthy monster, when you're just a blasphemous degenerate, you know, the world could stand you a little less. But if you want to make it in good with those people, you can always put on a conspiracy-approved and completely legal product from Triology Soaps. Yes, Triology Soaps, made with ingredients and available through the mail. Buy them now at triologysoaps.com. Triology Soaps. Everything is fucking wonderful.
You can just wash regularly, or you can, like, stick them in your butt.
Yeah, that
They
good
smell
internal.
great either way.
The Deuce Scrub. Yeah, Lord Ferg, when are we going to get the Triology Soaps douche? I feel it should just be like, I don't know, like a toilet brush. I think that's about it. Like a toilet brush with a squirt gun attached to it.
Just a phallus made of soap.
Reverend Negative is in his bath, or he's in a bathroom somewhere. That door behind him, I mean, I believe the door behind him would belong to some, like, decrepit bar on the outskirts of forever. And that he's fallen into this terrifying place in an effort to relieve himself, but will find no comfort amongst these domains.
If only he had some of that delicious scented Triology soap.
Yeah, if you took your Triology soap with you, you could just shove it right up under your nose. That was a trick I used to utilize. One job I had required me to walk fairly close to human waste. Actually, more than one job that I've had required that. But only one of them I enjoyed. The other one, I actually stopped by like the hand sanitizer station and would get a big glob of it and put it right up under my nose and hide those poo fumes, poo gas. I had to filter out the poo gas because I didn't have, you know, like nasal plugs like Batman. Because I'm not Batman. I'm not Batman. I'm not.
Triology soap is now available with the stimulating scent of amyl nitrate.
And we also have triologysoaps.com
Wakes you right up.
/Halloween. So I guess that,
Halloween?
yeah, so all of these will be completely hollow soaps. Oh, it's a 404. Hold on. I'm going to make a guess here. And I bet you if I change one of these letters, wow, there they are.
Huh.
Soap sale, buy the special, get free stuff. You hear that, everybody? Stop fucking up. Buy some soap. First sub-genius in the movie. I'm so proud of you, Dr. Cosmac.
Oh, I wish I could
Lofty-
say the same.
Lofty aspirations there. Loofah aspirations there.
It's all my nightmares had come to quivering reality.
Well, we went over my nightmares a few weeks ago when I admitted my drug-fueled ecstasy and murdering a godhead of a UFO cult out in the fucking wilderness.
And they didn't even have the common fucking sense to put it in the movie.
Yeah, what a bunch of nerds. It'd be one of those DVD extras, if that.
Yeah.
It's okay. Onan will sell the digital footage at a Bulldada auction 30 years from now, because he's still the youngest sub-genius, even though I'm younger than him. He'll last forever. Hazel says she avoided X Day that year
Yeah.
because of the movie. I do not blame you
Yeah, that was wise.
at all. It was,
That was really wise.
it was, you know, when you get a bunch of nerds out of their basement and tell them, hey, let's go camping. you get out to the woods and you're kind of overwhelmed immediately by the sense of the outdoors. And I'm not talking about the smells. I mean, there's one big fucking light up in the sky and it is hot and it's up there for a while. And so everybody would, meet under the shack to, trade magic cards and play Call of Duty. But it's okay, we have fun while we're there. But when those said nerds are already in like the hyper aggressive category and are all residing in an environment where if they're not being fucked with, they're fucking with somebody else. And all of a sudden there's video evidence of everything. They just kind of scatter after that. But I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I think like the first year I went, there was also a film crew there that was filming in 3D. So yeah, the thrilling tales of sub-geniuses in the clad in 3D. And for a clothing optional camp, it is I find it humorous how many extra layers sub-geniuses usually bring with them.
Well, it gets cold at night.
Yeah, it's cold all day. That's why I'm keeping my lab coat buttoned. And Hazel's even saying that avoided an interview like hey, we're in town interview. Yeah, they needed people for the movie. They're like, hey, what's going on with all these sub-geniuses? Remember this group of crazy, insane people from 40 years ago? Well, here's this version of them. And they go out and they meet, modern sub-geniuses, post-evangelical Holocaustal sub-geniuses. And, wow, guess it wasn't what they were looking for. We'll go interview David Byrne instead.
I guess not. It was really pretty infuriating how apologetic the documentary was, and I'm going to get a little critical here.
Okay, let's hear it.
It was very very apologetic. I don't know how else to describe it.
How bad had Subgenius fucked up, or how sorry they were for making a movie about them?
How sorry they were for. No, well, Yeah, yeah, could be that too. But no, I was thinking more of just how they didn't really. I mean, it was about Subgenius, but like from an outside perspective. But then Stang was like saying, it's not really about killing the Pinks.
No, just covering some of those tracks. Yeah, we don't mean death to
We don't
anybody.
really mean we should murder any of these people.
Okay, did he say we or I?
I don't remember. You'd have to watch it, but the whole tone of the
then
thing
I'd have
was
to
very
watch
much,
it. Then I'd have to watch it, and I heard
You'd
I'm
have to
not
watch
in
it.
it, so I don't wanna.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I guess
don't know who
will
the audience for
eventually.
this film is
Once
gonna
my
be.
insane rage subsides, I'll watch
I hope
the-
they get good distribution and that tons of people see it.
Yeah, hypercubists want to kill the Pinks. Thanks, Scalpod. Yeah, if you're joining the Church of the Subgenius because you have just an unbridled rage inside of you that you want to let out upon the world, we got stickers. Oh man, I can see
They're
it,
good stickers too.
Yeah, they're when they make the new when they reboot the Joker movie 30 years from now, and it's gonna be a guy that was spinning a sign for hypercubist lessons that gets the total crap kicked out of him in the first 30 seconds. Oh man, but I don't want to kill anybody. But I'm not responsible for members of Hypercube. I mean, this is a free contractor ship. I think we're like the 1044 of modern religions. Save your receipts.
You mean the 1040?
What's
No,
the
the 1044. Or maybe
Yeah.
the 1066.
The 1088. The Hypercube 1088 exemption 4. Woo, can we get a 22 in chat? Braze Bob. Braze Bob. I'm dying. But because I'm choking on show. But I don't know how much more to squeeze out. I feel like we've already hit post show. I've already complained and I'm broiling in my own juices here. And I want to go to the Taco Hut. Do you guys,
boy,
you guys
the
want to go to the
Taco
Taco Hut with me?
I want to go to the Taco Hut.
All right. We're going to play a song. We got another song from Reverend Trenchy, who is our first break from Tism in the past, 2 shows. So we'll bring this one up. This song is called, as I confirmed that links are spoopy, this is Dusty Bibles, Dr. Trench.
That is correct.
All right, we're going to listen to Dusty Bibles. When we come back, I'm going to apologize. I might even read out of the Bible for a minute because the Bible is fun. And you're listening to Time for the Show. You asked for it.
What we're doing here is not alright. He whispered into my ear. He said, don't you know that dusty Bibles lead to dirty lives? Now won't you stick it in my ass, you fucking queer? Well, the Lord came around and sat right down and asked if he could watch. We said, hell no, enjoy the show or do stuff to my crotch. Storm of the century, damn near washed that town away. Preacher man assured us God still cares. He said, don't you know that dusty Bibles lead to dirty lives? That's what we I'm the Lord. You may know my work. Remember the day your dog ran away while you were at the park? Well, that was me, passing time, and yeah, I'm kind of a jerk. Well, I spooked your dog right into the street, and that fleet of trucks left nothing but his feet. True of a wide, thought his every touch was sin. Made him stick his dick back in his pants. She said, don't you know that dusty Bibles lead to dirty lives? That's what you get for cheating on me with your hands. With papers drawn, shall or be gone. God said, I got a pitch. I hate divorce, as you've heard, of course, but we all know she's a cunt.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding a ling dong, wing, ding ding, bing bang, bing dong, bum 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 bum, beedly bum bum bum, dum 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 dum, doodly dum bum bum, beedly bow. Time for the show.
Yo.
This is what's going on, y'all. It's a fun time, and where's the other background music coming from? I don't know. Oh, it was
Not me.
It was some other magical music just creeping through. Well, I think we squeezed through another one. We made another one. We do have a guest next week. I'm going to text them tonight and reconfirm. Now, last week, I don't hold that on Laugh Track Matt. Laugh Track Matt's got a lot going on. If you follow him on Facebook at Matt Hillcock, HILLCOCK, and check him out on Party Time with Matt and Zax. Guy's going through a lot. I don't know. He seems to be pretty public with it. But yeah, he's dealing with like brain lesions and learning how to walk again. And we were going to talk to him about like his robot legs and stuff like that, and why he likes telephones so much. But he just couldn't do it last week. Now this week, I don't know whose fault this is. Is it supposed to be mine? Is it my fault? I don't know. Wait for the apologies. But next week, yeah, Joshua Rogers, Illuminated Paths, he'll be back. And then, plenty more guests through November that are confirmed. So we're going to, see, we got 4 guests. So how many bullets do we need? Excuse me, shells. Okay. So, Peas, do you have anything to say, Peas?
That's like a catalog company, right? Like, Sky Mall or something?
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. And that's the core of Hypercube is the merchandise. It's not a profit turning venture whatsoever. Every penny raised that comes through goes directly back into the Pylon Array funds. I mean, I see nothing of it. But the Patreon helps out with that bitchin' internet. And I got a message from Lord Ferg saying that he had got a pledge in of $20. So I apologize for not seeing that, Lord Ferg. But thank you very much, and to everybody else that has been helping out, especially the people that have been ascending towards Journeyman 1, Hazel of the Windmills, Guru Drew, Caller 23. These guys, thank you. You're welcome. What do I got? Peas?
Don't start out like you just came from this strip club.
Well, I didn't start out that way. I got to be that way. And for that, let's, not homemade bread recipe. Brenda Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, I'm sorry. There are some times that there are events beyond my control that just seem to let you down. And you should feel sorry too for holding me accountable. You should regret for the rest of forever ever questioning me. In every effort I make, you fail to think of 10. And that thing's broken. I'm sorry about the cable.
Huh?
I'm sorry about the cable, Dr. Cosmac. The cable seems to be...
Cable?
The cable seems to be just a little on the fritz tonight. I don't know. I'm sorry
it's
about
been
the
a
cable.
long time.
And you know, I'm sorry that the guests don't find me as attractive as I once believed they did, and I'm sorry to Lord Ferg for not seeing his shout out, and I'm sorry to Triology Soaps. I'm sorry for Dr. Cosmac flying his adorable little plane right into our hearts. I'm sorry for Show Rogan not knowing how to process the Peas bot.
You're gonna be
Are you
surprised.
gonna say sorry to Peas?
Okay. So the song has ended. Am I gonna say sorry to Peas?
You gonna apologize to Peas? Is that gonna be a first?
A first? I mean, I feel like if we did that we'd like be officially entering season 2, introducing a new concept. What
Of
should-
having instead of Peas apologizing to everyone, having someone say they're sorry to Peas.
Say they're sorry to Peas. Well, what? Huh. You know, Peas, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have implemented a rigorous schedule that is both tasking and dull to your life. And I am sorry, Peas, that I didn't write you your own production page on any of the websites. And I'm sorry that I haven't written and produced and edited the Warren Peas Tonight show. And I'm sorry that you're not here. Well, that feels pretty juicy to me. I don't know about you guys.
I was tearing up.
Oh, wow. Well, greasy old Dr. Fox is definitely feeling the effects of anti-sleep and overindulgence once again. But I carried through. I got you guys some 96 sweet minutes on a fly-by-night time for the show episode. You know, I had a plan, but I can't utilize it. I had to, another seat of the pants show here. But you understand. So I'd like to thank Dr. Cosmac for officiating tonight's Is It a Band? Thank you, Dr.
Anytime.
Trench, for playing and submitting us with some awesome songs.
You're very, very welcome, sir.
Thank you, Lord Ferg, for Triology Soaps. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for coming into my heart. Thank you to Satan for pushing Jesus further down so I could breathe properly. Thanks to Agent Lloyd and Guru Drew and Martha Artha and Dr. Ellis and Scalpod and my wife for being, decent enough to be here. Thanks to Hazel of the Windmills and Reverend Codeine for their Discord boosts. Thank you for participating in those chats. And thanks to Reverend Negative. Don't forget Negative at Nights, Thursday nights at 10:30. And you just haven't been weighing it in. Indica won the game tonight. You didn't win the game tonight. So you need to thank Indica for winning the game. You really do. Stop being a McCharlatan. You need to straighten up. You need to build a pylon. You need to put a pylon together. You need to send me a picture of that pylon, and I'll send you your resonating crystal. And put it in the mail for you. But you gotta build it. And this is serious. This is serious. You need to go to Hypercubeism. You need to get there by hypercubego.com. You need to start studying up. You need to start contributing more. You need to start making more Hypercube memes. And you need to come into Don't Say Hello right now. Because in a moment, I'm going to disconnect from Freethink Radio and our YouTube stream. But if you come into Don't Say Hello, you might learn about a secret. A secret. Thanks for listening to Time for the Show, live on freethinkradio.com. We'll owe you one. Bye-bye.
Swap them for my peers. I used to sit for hours all alone without an opinion to call my own. I had to keep this composure to myself. Just need to be like everybody else. Now I'm out of the closet and I feel free, 'cause I just saw Thunderbirds on TV. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're proud to be plastic now.
And I can tell you while you're here about the secret. And I'll probably turn my monitors on to hear anybody else now. There we go. That's how I run, all through one cable. So we have a. I see Agent Lloyd's light on, but I don't hear Agent Lloyd. Cosmac, can you hear me?
I'm not talking. That's why you don't hear me.
Oh, okay. I just saw you glowing. All right. So here's the deal. last week, after the show, a select few of us have begun a secret operation. I find it now that Pease is kind of hard to get a hold of, that this is a good way to persuade him to stay in touch. So last week, several subgeniuses have ordered Lodge brand, like 1.5-inch skillets. A skillet big enough to like fry one egg in. So 1 comes in, it's a novelty. 2 comes in, okay, well, I guess I can give it as a gift. 3 comes in, and now there's something going on. So we're getting ready to move into the second week. Now, these are available on an Amazon wish list that I have put and pinned in a secret chat here on the Chatter Cube, on the Hypercom, that you have to manually be whitelisted to get into. And Pease is absolutely forbidden from even seeing the channel. But these skillets are available for $4.99 on Amazon, available through Prime. And when you go through the wish list that I've ordered, there's a message that will put your name in it. Delete your name out of it, and send Pease a skillet. Now, there are additional layers to this that are coming. We've got already in the SSSSS 5 or 6 other people who we elaborated on this idea with last week, and it's an ongoing effort. So if you...
Well, I found some even smaller skillet.
Well, and yeah, Cosmac was already running ahead, so we've got a... So yeah, can you...
I can hear every noise I make.
Yeah, I can too. So I think it's until you're... because it should be a VIP room. Nice! So you can't even see it unless you're whitelisted. So if you want, I can put you in. So Reverend Trenchy's here, and he's hitting me up. So I'm going to go in here and manually add Dr. Trench. And you are able to read, send, and embed links and attach and read the message history. So you're able to come in and speak now. So now, in your VIP menu, you should have access to the secret chat. And there's the wish list link in there, as well as Pease's address. So you don't have to Amazon ship them. These are available for the same price at Target and stuff like that, and you could get a couple and throw them into a flat rate shipping box. So for like $7, you can ship 4 of these little skillets. Now, the idea is we're going to do this for about a month. We're going to send him a bevy of these tiny skillets. He's already received 2. Reverend Negative did not delete his name from the message, so Pease knows that Reverend Negative sent him a skillet. However, Scalpod sent one. And I don't think Scalpod heard back from Pease, and I think because Scalpod probably cleared his message out. So with that, he thought Negative sent him 2 mini skillets. We were just going to start with 1, and then, single ones. So now we're stepping up. I've ordered 4. I believe so. Yes, because I said it. I put in the wish list is like, how many of these do you want? I put 100.
Yeah, it says 98 now, but I clicked on it, and it only added 1, so I'm not sure I can send more than 1.
So yeah, it might have to be like a 1 at a time thing, but that'll.
But if you have Amazon Prime, it should be free, so you can just do it a bunch of times.
Yeah, just keep going in. So I'm okay. So Reverend Trenchy, yeah. So post your take a screenshot of your receipt when you get it in your email and put it in the chat so we can spread them out. Um, Caller has a bunch of these already at his house. So I'm going to try and make a trade with him and just mail these off. Because the more different ways they come in. Now, the shipping list goes to Warren Pease. So he knows who it's coming from. He knows it's coming from the show. But he doesn't know who. And because he mentioned the other day, oh, I got a tiny skillet, and was telling everybody about his tiny skillet, now it's just presumed that, okay, well, now they're just sending me skillets. He should have no idea about the coordinated effort behind it. So we're going to do this for a month. We're going to send him these mini skillets. Then we move into month 2, a.k.a. phase 2. It's a good phase. Cosmac found on his own the dollhouse-size skillets. Hazel and Scalpod found those 2 weeks before. And so we're going to send him a bunch of these small, useless skillets and then into completely trivial skillets. We're going to do that for a month. And then Hazel found earring-sized iron skillets, like they were charms. And then we're going to send him some of those. And we're going to do that. And so he's going to go from a tiny skillet to a tinier skillet to even tinier skillets. Insignificantly tiny skillets. Then comes month 4, where I'm going to send him one full-size skillet. Just one. And hopefully that will induce enough panic in him that he's about to receive 100 full-size skillets. That's what I'm aiming for. But yeah, we'll send him just the one, and then it's done. But I know he's going to have to come back on the show eventually, and he's going to talk about it. And just like the boxes, as people catch up with these episodes and stuff like that, they're going to hear, people keep sending me these fucking skillets. And hopefully that will prompt people to just send more. However, in my way, this is a more ethical way because I set up a wish list, and so they can't see Pease's address. But if you want to see it, we pinned it to the top of ChatterCube just in case anybody wants to mail him anything else. But this is the initiative of the SSSSS, the Super Secret Skillet Sender Squad.
The super secret.
Ooh, there it is, 3.5
shrinking secret skillet squad.
We have another S to put in, or
Yeah, shrinking.
the super secret shrinking skillet sender squad. Okay, done. I'll do it right now. Is a Scalpod that lives up in Washington where they have like the world's largest iron skillet. Yeah. It's like a walk-up attraction at the side of a highway. And there, we are now the SSSSS.
So I've got a friend who has a lot of experience in like casting metal.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see if we can make a 5-foot skillet.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that would hurt. But I mean, I think we could use the Patreon budget that month just for shipping. We could get it out.
It might be cheaper just to drive it up.
To drive it to him, give it to Cosmac. Cosmac and I will take him his big skillet on our Subgenius road trip.
No. We put it in a box and we slap an Amazon sticker on it and we leave it at his door.
Yeah. Man.
The other thing about the dollhouse skillets is that there's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, I found a set of croquettes for the iron skillet so you could make your eggs Benedict. And, there was a whisk. There was a tiny 1/12 scale whisk.
Yeah.
So, once he gets his 30th or 40th mini skillet, feel free to send him a mini whisk as well.
Tiny spatula.
I want the tiny spatulas. Send your tiny spatulas to Hypercube Labs, P.O. Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida.
This website, yeah, you can get this stuff from like doll supplies.
I know they're perfectly sized for Pease's tiny hands. Don't yawn, Doctor, my wife. You'll make me.
Yeah, look, they got dollhouse spatulas. You can get them in multiple styles. Here's one that's like dollhouse miniature omelet in a pan with a spatula. $5.
I mean, I'm just saying, here's the list. Anybody can send as many as they want. And the more that we send him, the better. And the great part about it is, if he sends any of them back, you should get a refund. Which means that you win. So I have to tell him, you can't send them back. If you send them back, they get their money back, and then they win. They annoyed you enough that you had to put something back in the mailbox, which is by far the most loathsome activity of any modern American. And he's in Las Vegas. A trip to the mailbox should be a suffering fucking walk. But that's the idea. Dr. Trench, thank you very much for coming by. Great having you on the show. Thanks for playing Is It a Band? Thank you for your skillet. See you next week. Joshua Rogers will be here. Nice guy extraordinaire. Leave it on the table. I'll get it. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be going there as soon as I'm done with this show. I'm ready for chicken fries. Who ready for chicken fries? Dr. Fox ready for chicken fries. Actually, I think the BK Lounge over here is closed at like midnight, so I got to go to Checkers. Woo! It's time for zesty fries and diarrhea. Good night, man. Thank you again.
Ciao.
All right, so Dr. Trench has left the hypercube. So yeah. Oh, there's Reverend Negative now. Hey, buddy. Thanks for your skillet.
Yeah.
We appreciate your skillet.
So how do we see this list to send it from?
All right, so I will add you. I have to manually add everybody to it. So
to the secret chat?
Yeah, it's a secret. I didn't even know that you weren't going to see it in the menu, but when Trench just showed me that, I'm like, this is fucking great. So now Pease really will never know.
So it won't even be grayed out for Pease. He just won't see it at all.
He just won't see it. All right, so you have been granted access. And
sneaky.
But I'm waiting on, I wait for like a confirmation, because even though there are people that I know I could trust with the joke, I wouldn't, you have to prime them. Don't talk about it in Chattercube or something like that.
Right.
But we make hints. Don't tell Pease. But once you're in, find one other person to tell, and then they tell one person. That way, so, the group grows and more skillets get sent out. And, but we can limit all those loose lips sinking our ships. Thus is the joke. All right. So where are we at? We are at Dr. Midnight. We got... And Ferg signed up on the Patreon. I didn't even see... Oh, it's at the middle of the month. That's why. Because I bet you if I pull it up, it'll say that he pledged, but it hasn't gone through yet. He pushed us over the $100 mark, though. We are now, completely paying the
I basically take
internet.
any money I make from helping Ferg sell soap, and I give it to you guys. That's how much I'm making. I'm making a killing on this shit.
I'll take it.
Did you never get your soap I sent to you? I sent some to Hypercube.
I've been having stuff going back and forth on the fucking box, but
Yeah, it's just like 3 weeks ago or more.
I'll go check the PO box. In fact, when I go out to pick up my zesty fries and my concentrated slop, I'll stop by the PO box
We
tonight.
have trouble
and check.
with soap getting to where it's going all the time. People get empty boxes.
Damn.
Fucking 80 got raided after his shit got searched.
Yeah.
They should have known he was clean after
yeah.
they found out it was just soap.
Yeah, I heard they had been holding his mail for a while.
Yeah.
So before he even got here, I don't know what everybody else in here knows about that, but yeah, just Reverend 80's having a tough time this year.
Yeah, he's been silent except for Instagram.
And so Ferg is now our Cool Ranch member because he is at the $20 level. So we'll just go ahead and plug him in. But he's already got host status. But yeah, I'll plug the hell out of those soaps. But yeah, I'll check the PO box tonight. It's one of those things where it's the one thing over there. So the only reason for me to go
to go all the way over there.
That's the only thing there. There's nothing to eat. There's no shops.
I think you said something. It was last week, and I mentioned it to Ferg. It's like it sounds like Fox never got his soap. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll have to go look.
And I tossed the receipt, so I can't track it.
I'll go check, and if not, I'll give you the
Cat Feather.
address.
And you should have got them at the same time. You're in about the same spot, so
Yeah.
you got hers.
15 minutes apiece. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
yeah, that's the fun. Welcome to the secret society.
That'd be fun.
It's
So do you have a list that we want to send it from? A wish list?
Yeah, I it's pinned to the top of the SSSS.
Oh, it's the very top.
Yeah.
Okay. I
So if
didn't
you
see
check-
anything pinned.
Yeah, it should be
I
there.
found the $5 pan. But you get it for $6 on Prime.
Really?
No shipping.
We were doing, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, it's on there, and I'll just copy it again and post it again.
I saw Morgan 23's post of it, and that just links to what I already found.
Yeah, I think
But I
that might
don't
just be
see.
but yeah, the last post in the secret room, which you should be granted access to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in there right now.
Okay, yeah, I see you.
Scrolling. Okay, there it is. Bam.
Very bottom should be the wish list.
Got it.
So let's see what we got here. Where we at? Quantity 98. So I know he's. I thought it would deplete. I thought the numbers would go down. Okay, well then I'll just set it to 20, so nobody sends more than 20 at once. That sounds fair. $100 worth of skeleton. Trench immediately was like, "Oh, I found a pack of 40 for $60," and I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "I'm giving you the link. However anybody wants to throw into it." But this is going to be annoying, and he can't quit. You can't quit the show. You can't
It says
quit the show.
quantity 98. It's down to on my screen.
Yeah, there we go. Well, yeah, I set it to 98 because Scalpod and Negative each ordered one. But yeah, I can't imagine anything more useless than a miniature skillet. I imagine he'll keep one by his stove, then he'll end up using one as an ashtray, and then he's going to get his third one, and he's going to use that one as an ashtray, and then he's going to get his fourth one, and he's going to say, "Something's going
Wait a
on
minute.
here."
This is-
And then he's going to get his 10th one, and someone's going to say, "Dude, I don't want another one." And then he's going to get his 20th one, and his wife is going to say, "I told you not to put our address on the internet." And we're going to hear that live on air. But you know what they say, if you want to reduce friction, increase the heat. Right? Is that it? I don't know.
Oh, damn. I don't have any Amazon points, so it's not free to me. Shit.
Not yet. They'll get there. You order the next batch of glycerin. You get a free skillet. Dag, yo. All right, sounds like I need to go check the mail and go get some munchos. But welcome to the club, and I'll catch up with you guys.
Okay.
I'll probably,
Mine's on the way. Mum's the word.
all right, yeah. Drop your receipt in the chat so we know how many are going out at once. Just take
Cool.
a screenshot or something. I'll see you
Alrighty.
guys later. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Oh my God, this is fucking great. I could send him 40 for $60. Okay.